What's up YouTube? It's me, Kenneth, the What's New Barbecue. Today we're going to break out the REC TEC, the RT-700, and we're going to be making breakfast on the smoker. This is a collaboration with my barbecue brother Daryl over at Bad Beast Barbecue. If for some reason you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, go ahead and hop over there, hit him up with a subscription, and tell him What's New Barbecue sent you. I don't know how this is going to turn out, guys, but we're going to make some brisket, biscuits, and gravy. I've got about a pound or 2 pounds of brisket left over from a smoke recently. We're going to chop that up and toss it in the mix. Let's get in the kitchen, chop up this leftover brisket, get the ingredients we need, and I'll meet you at the RT-700 after that. Alright guys, here's our leftover brisket that I was talking to y'all about from a recent smoke, and we seasoned it originally just with some salt and pepper. The brisket mix actually from YoungBucks, that's some really good stuff. We're going to actually chop it up while it's still fresh cold out of the fridge there. Makes it easier to slice, and I'm just going to make big slices here, and then we'll go follow that up and chop it up more finely. I think this is going to go great in our biscuits and gravy. It'll be a good addition to the breakfast sausage we're also going to stay true to and use in this recipe as well. Comment down below, how do you use your leftover brisket? What's the most out of bounds thing you've done with leftover brisket? I'm excited about this. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. Go ahead and get that chopped up nice and finely, and we can actually set this aside in the fridge until our biscuits and gravy are almost done and reincorporate it that way. And reheat it at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this up more finely, and I'll meet y'all at the REC TEC. Alright guys, and here's the consistency I went with for our chopped brisket. I'm going to set this in the fridge. It's got some nice bark in it for that brisket flavor. I'm going to set this in the fridge, and we'll get that when we need to reincorporate it. So for these biscuits to get nice and golden flaky like they should, we're going to need to smoke them for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get them on the foil tray here. Just a sheet of foil really. And then we'll keep an eye on them. I'll take a peek at them in about 15 minutes, see what they're looking like. Maybe paint some melted butter on there at that time. We'll see what we're looking like though. I will catch up with y'all here in a little bit. Alright guys, and so we can get some good grease for our gravy, we're going to go in with our breakfast sausage we mentioned, and we're using Jimmy Dean's today. So we're just going to get our sausage in there, get it cooking. We want to brown it. We don't want to cook it all the way because we can finish it off in the gravy. But we do need those drippings from the sausage for our gravy mix with the flour and the milk, and we're not going to season it until we have our gravy made. And we'll see what flavor profiles we have at that point. We might put some salt and pepper or add a little bit more milk. But we're going to go ahead and start browning this up, and I'll update y'all a little bit later. Alright guys, we're at that 10-minute mark where I told you we'd check on the biscuits, and we can check on the breakfast sausage and stir it around and let it keep browning. It smells awesome. We got that breakfast sausage smell mixed with the smoke. I forgot to mention, we're using red oak, white oak, and hickory pellets for the smoke today. I think that combination will go great. We want to keep letting this sausage brown up so we can get some nice juice in our pan here for our gravy. Let's look at these biscuits. They're plumping up nicely. It smells awesome out here. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and we'll check on everything in 10 more minutes. Alright guys, what I did do is melt a little bit of butter, and for these last 5 minutes these biscuits are almost done. But we're going to paint the tops and the sides of these biscuits with a little bit of melted butter just to get that nice golden brown look, and it's going to enhance the flavor as well and really soak up that smoke flavor. It smells awesome out here. It's about time to pull the breakfast sausage, and we're going to have to let that fat, the juice from the breakfast sausage, kind of clump up before we add our flour to start our gravy. But that's where we'll pick back up with y'all, and we'll see what we're looking like. Here's what our sausage looks like right now. It's not completely cooked, but I'm gonna pull it and set it aside so we can let our drippings start to clump up, so we can add some flour to it and begin our made from scratch gravy for this brisket. Biscuits and gravy, guys. Here's what our smoked biscuits look like, nice and golden brown. This is the beauty of biscuits and gravy, guys. You can make all these items in different portions and then reincorporate them with that nice warm gravy that we make towards the end, and it'll heat everything back up. And here's our pan. We're gonna actually let these juices cool down and kind of get almost gelatin-like before we add some flour to it and put it back on the smoker to make some gravy. I'll catch up with y'all in about 5 minutes or so, and we'll go from there. Alright, and as you can see, I'm starting to stir in our flour with our grease remainder from our Italian sausage. You sit that there. And what it did say also, to help it along, is you can add a little bit of vegetable broth in there, so that's what I'm going to do. Just a little bit. Just like that right there. With milk. A little more. There we go, just to get our gravy starting as well. Mix that around, and when all these flavors to combine, that's the key to a good gravy. So you can't rush this. You really got to put some labor of love into it, and really just continue to mix that around until you get that consistency you're looking for. Alright guys, our gravy is almost done. I'm going to go ahead and add 3 of our biscuits that we made on the smoker right there, so they can kind of reheat in the smoke with everything else. And here we've got our breakfast sausage and brisket combined. Go ahead and put that into our gravy to warm up. This is going to be awesome. It smells great. Get that there. Now we're just going to combine our breakfast sausage and the gravy and the brisket in really well, and then we'll shut it down and finish out the cook. I'll update y'all when it's time to do a taste test. So we're almost done. I gave it a taste. It tastes really good. I am going to add a little bit of the same rub we put on our brisket just to give it an extra kick of flavor in there. I think that'll go really well. I'm going to go ahead and stir this up, and we'll taste this in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, I got my plate all made up. That smoked sausage and brisket gravy smells amazing. Those biscuits look perfect. Let's give it a try. Cheers, y'all. Wow. You taste that sausage, you taste that brisket, you get a nice smoky flavor in the gravy. I think we really did ourselves a favor by making that gravy from scratch. We really enhanced the flavors. It picked up the nice smokiness. That's awesome. Let's give it another bite. Man. Adding that little bit of YoungBucks at the end gave it that nice pop that we needed. Reminder, this was a collaboration with my barbecue brother Daryl over at Bad Beast Barbecue. And if y'all would go ahead and go check him out, his information will be down below in the description box as well. I'd truly appreciate it. Tell him What's New Barbecue sent you. Appreciate you for doing this with me, Daryl. And until next time, guys, y'all keep on barbecuing.